Rashad Evans, out. Knee, gone. Blown out. UFC 170 is off the card against Daniel Cormier, which, if you'd seen my prediction video, I weren't too excited for that fight. Giving the UFC a chance to get a bit more of an exciting fight going on. So, Charles Sonnen offered to fight this fight. Said he'll finish recording the Brazilian Ultimate Fighter. Dana White didn't go with that option. I can see why I wouldn't be any more excited for that fight. I think Cormier takes that fight even easier than the Rashad fight. Although I thought that would have been a tough fight, but I just thought it would have been boring. But also, this I think would have been the most exciting fight. Anthony Rumble Johnson. Yeah, guy who's done brilliant outside of the UFC, struggled a bit in the UFC, but that's because probably he was fighting down at welterweight and almost killing himself to get to that weight. And the guy who gets the gig, Patrick Cummins. So, he's an unknown guy. Debuted on Strikeforce before, I remember that. Looked very good, he won the first round. He then left Strikeforce. This was before UFC had bought it, not long before, but it was a year or two before. And but he left. He fought fights on smaller cards. He's a college standout. He's a great amateur wrestler, which makes me even more. This fight could be terrible. They could bang. I hope they bang, but can't see it. I see this fight also being terrible because apparently he's a very good wrestler. I don't know too much on the kid, but here's the guy who's got the gig. Now, why didn't they go with Chael Sonnen? Well, he's already got plans. He's doing the Ultimate Fighter and should be fighting Vanderlei sometime soon. And then, why didn't they go with Anthony Rumble Johnson? Well, I think it's out of respect for World Series of Fighting. I think Dana White has some form of respect or admiration towards them through various interviews that I've heard him do. He said that when John Fitch went there, he said that there's actually competition there and it should be good for him. And he even said that Ben Askren should go to World Series of Fighter because it's a better organisation than Bellator. So, they're why he didn't go for them. And I think he get this Patrick Cummins in. He's going to be fighting in the co-main event now of a huge card with Ronda, probably the biggest draw in the UFC at the moment. So yeah, Cummins in, Evans out. What do you think about that? Eh?